Welcome to British Biomedicine Institute. Today we will explore X-linked gene inheritance. X-linked recessive inheritance refers to genetic conditions associated with mutations in genes on the X chromosome. A male carrying such a mutation will be affected because he carries only one X chromosome. A female carrying a mutation in one gene with the normal gene on the other X chromosome is generally unaffected. There is a 50% chance that daughters carry the gene and can pass it to the next generation. There is a 50% chance that a daughter will not carry the gene and, therefore, cannot pass it on. There is a 50% chance that sons do not have the gene and will be healthy. However, there is a 50% chance that a son will have inherited the gene and will express the trait or disorder. Red-green color blindness simply means that a person cannot distinguish shades of red and green, usually blue-green. Their visual acuity, ability to see, is normal. Red-green color blindness is a common trait that affects at least 10% of men, and only 1% of women. The red-green color blindness may be partial or complete, but the latter is much less common. Males are affected more often than females, because the gene is located on the X chromosome. Hemophilia A is a disorder where the blood cannot clot properly due to a deficiency of a clotting factor called factor VIII. This results in abnormally heavy bleeding that will not stop, even from a small cut. People with hemophilia A bruise easily and can have internal bleeding into their joints and muscles. Heterozygous female are those who are having mutant allele on one X chromosome, and normal allele on another X. Heterozygous female may have a variable expression of X-linked recessive disorder due to the random process of X inactivation involving inactivation of the X chromosome with a mutant allele in some cells while inactivation of the X chromosome with a normal allele in other cells. Mosaic pattern. X inactivation is a random phenomenon that can involve a mutant allele containing X and a normal allele, X in equal proportion in the heterozygous female. It is a possibility that the active X chromosome in the majority of the cells of a heterozygous female is the one having a mutant allele, skewed X inactivation, leading to disorder expression. This has been the case in Duchenne muscular dystrophy, DMD, and Hemophilia A. Alport Syndrome is an X-linked disorder that has a heterogeneous presentation. The pathology involves the basement membrane, and chiefly affects the basement membrane of the kidney in addition to the eyes and cochlea. There appears to be a mutation in the type 4 collagen gene. Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease is the most common inherited neurologic disorder that is characterized by an inherited neuropathy in the absence of any metabolic or biochemical dysfunction. The disorder has variable penetrance, and there are also reports of spontaneous mutations. The age of presentation does vary, but the onset of the disorder is usually within the first 2 decades of life. X-linked recessive inheritance (X). The disorder should mostly affect males. X-linked recessive disorders transmit through healthy carrier females to their son. No male-to-male transmission. X-linked dominant inheritance (X). Both males and females affected. Affected females are more in numbers. Females are less severely affected. Affected males can transmit the disorder only to their daughters, while affected females can transmit the disorder to sons as well as daughters. Fabry disease is an X-linked disorder that involves the lysosomes. In this disorder, there is an excessive accumulation of neutral glycosphingolipids in the vascular endothelium, smooth muscle, and epithelial cells. The continued accumulation of glycosphingolipids accounts for dysfunction in almost every organ in the body. In a young person who presents with a history of skin lesions, renal failure, stroke, or heart attack, one must think about Fabry disease. Thank you for showing interest in British Biomedicine Institute Skilled Nano-Degree Program. Hope you have gained a lot of clinical information through this presentation. Please share, like, and subscribe British Biomedicine Institute channel. Good luck.